Like my parents. So, good morning. I just went live on the interweb. If you are short the cues, big moment right here. Got to follow through. I'm just going to be sitting with this chop. So, what's up, my friends out there? And thank you. Thank you. I was going to say, hope you guys had some of that Carvana. I'm out. I'm out of the Carvana. I still think it's going to 96, but I had April $70 calls that I thought were going to expire worthless a couple of weeks ago, and sold them today for $14 from basically four. But look at the move that it needed. It needed a 20-point move to make 4, 8, 12, so it's 300%. The options are damn expensive, especially going in ahead of an earnings report. I also have a 58-70 call spread. And again, the idea of the call spread, even though the call spread worked, right now, anything above 70, I don't make any more money because I sold the 70 to help pay for the 58. That's the perils of the put spread. Anyway, right now, the cues, I'm deathly afraid to short the market, which usually means we are going to go down, because every time I short the market, I lose money. It's uncanny. But right now, it actually is trending down, and the trend is intact. So some of us are short the cues right now. I am personally not. I'm sitting here just a little bit disgusted with myself as usual. Yeah, I mean, it's a humbling business, and I'm very hard on myself, and that doesn't help. With the CCC trade, that one's going to hurt for quite some time. You know, I've already loved the stock. I thought it was going to 950. And then it performs an earnings reversal yesterday. If there was ever a time to take size up, if there was ever a time to say, hey, I got to take this a little bit more serious. If there was ever a time to maybe do more than the 10 contracts, to step up, maybe get the 50 contracts or the 100 contracts or more, it was on that move yesterday when it broke back over 750. And what did I do about it? Nothing. Didn't add, didn't do anything. I basically just sat there like a schnook. So, yeah, a little disappointed in myself. This should be a 30, 40 grand trade for me. Again, it hurts. But you know what? I'm glad everybody saw it right. I'm glad everybody made money on the Carvana. I'm glad some people remember where I got you into the Carvana. Remember, this was my number one pick from last year with a $58 target. 96 was the breakout above that. So again, in between, we were looking for it to get to around 78, between 72 and 78, so-called 75. It got there today. I'm out of the stock right now, hoping that it does what it normally does: pop, drop, roll, consolidate, and then break out again. We'll see if that happens. But again, if you're out there and you've been watching me, I am in the dungeon of the internet. Again, I think it's because I've never paid anybody for subscribers or views. I don't do any promotions or anything like that. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Come here, buddy. How are you? All right. Good. So, or just it's my face. I mean, there's always that, right? It could be just my dumb face. Maybe I just have nobody likes the algorithms don't like my face. I don't know what it is. But I've been doing these videos, since 07. My kids grew up on YouTube. I've been trading pretty damn good advice. If I was on TV, I probably would be retired by now. That's how well these last 4 or 5 years have gone. And, again, instead of getting misled by Kramer. You'd have been, enjoying the fruits of my labor. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about I hope you guys are doing well because that's my payment now, right? So that's why I'm on a mission to spread the love to as many people as I can because that's how I get paid. If everybody's making money on Carvana, I feel like I feel a little better. And then obviously you have the money to stick around and hang with me for the next couple of years. Because this Carvana trade, I mean, hi, I think you paid for your lifetime subscription, right? Oh, by the way, there's no such thing as a lifetime subscription to anything except the library. So, hey, listen, if you guys were watching the show yesterday, yeah, right, remember? I mean, I made a follow-up video afterwards, but every one of those trades worked. The Lunar, the EBS is still working. I'm still in that one. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot I own this stock. Yeah, I got a $2 option on it. But yeah, you know, that's what's so humbling about the business. And again, as a gambler, you're really never truly content. When you win, it should have been more. When you lose, you're an idiot. So it's really just it's a tough business. You just got to deal with the frustration of that. If Carvana wouldn't have worked, oh, what was I thinking? This stock sucks, right? Now that it worked, oh man, why didn't I load up? I try to live somewhere in the middle there. Hey, wait a minute. I think I just found something for us to do. This has been a kind of a boring day. It was just more or less cashing out of Carvana. I lost money I tried a CCC short, I lost. And that's been my whole day. Other than that, just I sold some puts. And here's the thing about this path trade. This is it's about, I think they're reporting in 2 weeks. I still like the idea. And considering when stocks are popping, they're popping 20% on good reports. I'm probably going to go into that one a little bit heavier than normal, but I'm definitely going into the path earnings with some options. Still looking at the March 14th. You want to hold. They're reporting on the 11th or the 12th. So the March 15th 2350s. We bought those at $1, sold them at 420 and 390. Now they're back to 190. So if I get a chance to buy the March 15 2350s again for $1, that's the one I'm going to go for. As a matter of fact, EBS is at the high of the day right now. As a matter of fact, hello, Frisco. EBS. Hey, maybe you just gave me an idea. I mean, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to trade because I'm bored, but $2.99, $3 break. Could be getting up back to that. What is that? 312 was the high. Look at you, little EBS with a double ass crack volume weighted average price breakout. There you go. Thanks. Funny, I forgot I was in the stock. Yeah. Here we go. 3.25 is what we're looking for. What the hell am I in again? I love when I own stocks. Oh no, you have to go into reports with earning with with options, yeah. But you buy them ahead of the report. If you buy them right the night before, that's when they're most expensive. That's like with Carvana, I went out to April because I knew I wanted to hold into the earnings report because I was counting on a big report and a 20-point move. There it is. So I got to be in the path because the stock's been consolidating pretty much for 3 months. If it's going to break out, it's going to break out on the report. I got to be involved. And I would say 70% right now of option plays have been working into the report. So inevitably that trade doesn't work because you're overpaying for options. But right now, it is working. Everything's working right now. So you just got to keep pushing until it stops working. I'd rather see what CCC did. Stock reports, goes down, you get a chance to buy the dip with an option that's now 80% cheaper than it was the night before because now the report's out and the stock's dipped. That was a perfect setup yesterday. That's why I'm pretty freaking disappointed that I didn't load the boat. Oh boy. But the options are so illiquid on CCC, you don't really even get a good price a lot. Let me see who's trading this today. But what's interesting about CCC is they created 16 $16 calls for next week. I joined in on the October 9s. Somebody bought a lot of contracts yesterday. I just joined in. So I own it. So I'm in. I got October 9s and I sold puts on it. So I'm in. This thing going to 18. It's not going to 18 without me. Yeah. By the way, EBS for the win. There you go. Oh, finally. Hey, there you go. Now we're making some money on your day trade. There you go. Did you just buy 3,000 shares at $2.99? There's a cousin Richie trade. $2.99 gets you 312. All right, now we could go back to sleep. There you go. If this thing had weekly options, I would have been buying some threes just now, but they don't. They only have monthlies. I'm in the 250. I stink. I'm in the 250 at 70. Oh, I'm just making money right now, finally. I thought I had the 2 at 70. No, I'm in the 250 at 70. Yeah, making something. Yeah, so I mean, the environment is conducive to gambling right now. And you just got to, you know, and soon that will turn. I still think the market's got a shot to go down first week in, April. But at this point, the Qs could be 460 by then. And if they pull back 5%, you just basically right back to where we are now. So, but I do like CCC short right now. And if you're in the $9 put, you're finally making some money here if you got them. If anybody got them. And again, just short for the day. Obviously, I like the stock, but it was $5 just the other day, and it went to $9.50 today. It's due. You're just looking to play a slow pullback, and now you got it. So now, if it doesn't break these next 8 cents and it doesn't go negative, you got to get the hell out. So now just finally making money on the CCC short. You cover some here at 87. That's you on the bid. Done. There you go. 87. Now you're looking for the 80. And you got yourself a VWAP reversal now. Right? I shorted it a little prematurely. I put a 851 stop. They got me out. I said, ugh, I'm not shorting anymore. Next thing you know, it broke VWAP. You got to short it again. 930. Now this time you got paid. And those $9 puts are probably printing now. So the number one question on the interweb was, why the hell is this stock going up? Right? And people start quoting EBITDA and earnings and metrics, right? And stuff like that. And it has zero to do with trading. Is the stock going up? Yes, buy it. It really does come down to that. It's that easy. And especially when a stock is going up when you don't think it should be, that's even a better time to buy it, because you're saying to yourself, all right, what I think is worthless because I know nothing, I'm going to do what the stock is doing, buy it. And that is trading in its purest essence, accepting you know nothing. Market knows more than you. It always will. You just do what the market is telling you to do. And once you really truly accept that into your life, you'll see the market clearly. So once you accept that you know nothing, and then you accept that price is the only thing that matters, you're now a better trader. And that's it. And then you just hone your skills, stay focused on stocks that reported earnings, stay focused on VWAP reversals. And if you are short the Qs right now, would you? You're still not where you need to be. You still need to get down to that 437.14 is what I'm trying to say. And if you didn't take your money on EBS, there it is again. 3 got you 312. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but as a day trader, 3 gets you 312. That's a day's pay. Because most of the time, a $3 stock, you're not buying 100 shares. You're buying a couple of thousand, right? You bought yourself 2,000 shares, 3,000 shares, right? I usually go with 3,000, anything under a stock that's $5, right? I'll start with 3,000. Stock goes up at 12 cents. That's $375. Now it's $450 now. That's what you call a day's pay. And we're just sitting here goofing around, right? Voila. So as a day trader, no one's sitting here trying to get rich. There are days that are amazing. There are days that are awful. And there are days that are just normal. Most of the time you have a normal day and you're just trying to make a day's pay and convince your mom, as my joke has always continued to be, to convince my parents I had a real job. I still don't think I have a real job. But you know what? This is the best job ever. And there's your Qs. There you go. Oh, I was 1 cent off. I apologize. I said 3. Did you hit 437.14? Did you actually hit it to the penny just now? Oh, no. Sorry, I was off by 4 cents. Damn it. Anyway, if you're still short the Qs, now you lock in, right? And now that last peak, which is a tight stop, again, I'm not trading short Qs without tight stops. And I don't care if I get stopped out because it's a losing trade. But right now, it's working. You just got to stick with it. If you break the 14 here, right? Look where we're at. You got the 1 minute, you got to the multi-day. Now, you bounce off the multi-day because that's what usually happens. If you don't rally and break out, the next roll should get you through the multi-day. And then you start looking at where we can go to, which is I don't think you're going down 5 points, but somewhere smack dab in the middle, right? And by the way, CCC short. Now, if you got them at a nickel, that's a 400% gain on your CCC $9 put idea. That's real money. Even if you bought 20 contracts for $100, 4 times your money right now. If you got them at a nickel. And now you're 1 cent away from a full-blown reversal on CCC. And then if it goes red, the buyers who just bought it, they're going to be very upset. They're going to dump it. Q's new lows. Come on. All right, now we're milking these trades. Here we go. Q short. There you go. Cover some there. 437.14. Now you go. There you go. Lower your stop because you always have to think, I can't believe I'm making money shorting the Qs, but I'm probably going to die inevitably sometime today, and I'm going to have to cover or lose all my money because the market never goes down, ever. Right? So now you've covered, I would be out 50% of it already because now you got to where you want it to go. Lows of the day, right? You're through the prior day VWAP there for a second, right? Now you lower your stop. I would say the closest 437.62. So now you stay short the Qs unless they break 437.62. Put your feet up on the desk, and now you got to wait. And I see not one human being on the face of the earth got these $9 puts. Not one of us. It's just Tom. It's just fucked up. Nobody got them, huh? Anyway, if you're short, please tell me somebody's short the damn Qs and the freaking CCC. Kill these fuckers. Let's go. There you go. Now you're following through. Fuck yeah. Kill it. Kill it. All these Johnny-come-lately bull market idiots, they're going to get crushed today. Remember, late money is very, very fickle. People that yes. Oh, see ya. Have a good one. People that just bought the market, like, oh, I got to get into this market. Oh, I'm missing the bull market. Yeah, you're gonna get a punch in the face today. That's right. There you go. Now, don't forget to cover. All right. Now you got it. Now it's a real trade. All right. You got the 1 minute, you got the multi-day, you got the reversal. It's a 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal. I hear these trades work out. Yes. Kill that Carvana, Cousin Richie. Cousin Richie's short Carvana. I don't want to get excited about it, but kill it. All right. Your next target on the Qs. You're staring at it right here, right? We're almost there. So now you're bidding in. Pivot points from yesterday are important today. Go look at a 2-day, 5-minute chart so you'll see a little bit more clearly. You see that congestion from yesterday where you broke out from again? That's around 435.85. So that's you're bidding now, 435.85. Let's say you got some Q short right now, you're bidding. You want to cover down there, some more of it. You don't cover all. You're not covering the rest of these Q short unless we're forced to cover. And the forced cover now would be, wait, you ain't letting it go all the way up there, but 437.14, yeah, it's about $1 away. Yeah, that's about right. Cousin Richie short from Carvana on 72.50. Holy shit, dude. Look at you. Kill it, baby. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Nice. Cousin Richie. Why is Cousin Richie short Carvana at 72.50? Does anybody want to take a wild freaking guess? Look at that freaking trade. How'd I miss that? Oh, because I'm just like afraid to short stocks right now. That's why. Cousin Richie's not afraid. There you go. There's a 3-point trade for him. 72.50 VWAP break. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Qs are bouncing as there's that 50-cent bounce. Again, if you're shorting the Qs, you got to be ready for 50-cent, 75-cent moves against you. Even though the short's working, it's still a painful type of trade. But at least you got paid. Take the money, put a stop on the rest, and now you can't lose. Legitimately can't lose. I was talking to the guy over at Ritholtz, Josh Brown's buddy, Batnick. You know, I was like, how come I can't get on the Compound show? I guess, I don't know. I couldn't really hear him. By the way, if you're listening, I'm freaking deaf. Half the conversations I was having, I couldn't even hear what people were saying back to me. It's just awful. I really cannot hear what people are saying in crowds. I got to get this checked out. But he's like, again, you got to have. I guess they want me to pitch something. I was like, yeah, I'll just come on and shoot the shit. I've been doing this for 30 years. I could hold a conversation about the market. So I forgot what he said. So he's like, what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, the same thing I've been doing for 20 years. He's like, oh, you're the one. I'm like, what does that mean? So I guess there are not many people that manage their own money for a living. He's kind of being snarky about it. But I was like, I am the one. But more importantly, what I do best is help others. There's no doubt about that. Because I'm going to be crying all weekend about this CCC. Like I'm crying right now. You guys get your revenge on? Everybody short some Qs and some CCC, right? It's the only two trades that we've been talking about. And if you've been watching Lunar, son of a... Oh, man. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to get to buy this thing at probably 880, maybe even the low nines. And I was like, oh, maybe I should buy it. Nah, I don't. Oh, maybe I should buy it. Nah, I don't. Maybe I should buy it. Nah, I don't. Hey, it's breaking VWAP. Maybe I should buy it. Nah, I don't. Oh, look, it's ass cracking and breaking VWAP. Maybe I should buy it. Nah, I don't. It's just a very kind of a frustrating week. But you know what? If you guys are trading VWAP, here's your fake out, little shakeout, breakout, ass crack, VWAP break on a stock that we love. You're required to be in this trade right here. You're required to be in this trade right now. See why it's not about me? I can't be in all these things at the same time. I got to focus. I'm buying EBS. So that's where my focus went. And next thing you know, I miss 8 other trades. If only there was a way that I could have people trade my money. Wouldn't that be amazing? They just took my ideas and traded in my account and we all lived happily ever after. Wouldn't that be amazing? If only. By the way, EBS, thanks, whoever brought it up to my attention. I think it was one of you guys over here. Got paid. What else you guys doing, huh? What else? You guys coming to Nashville? We're all booked up, right? Everybody coming to Nashville? And by the way, if you are coming to Nashville and you don't have a Hit the Bid t-shirt and you're a member of our website, I got fresh Hit the Bid t-shirts with In VWAP we trust. Don't be a dick. Vote Glick on the back. Hang on a second. Just make sure you reach out to me. I'll bring them in my luggage for you guys. Get the bid fresh off the presses. Might have to readjust the 2024 to 2028, but again, it's all for fun. Let me know. And if you're short CCC, there you go. Now it's a 600% gain. What? Now it's a 700% gain, huh? Anybody get those? Anybody even how about the 850 puts now, right? Huh? Look, rational thought is actually working on the damn short. Stock was $5 4 days ago. Just hit 966. Where's it going to go? Going to go 400% in 2 days, in a week and a half? Come on. Finally. Plus, it got upgraded today. That's why I was kind of surprised it was going up. They upgraded CCC today, right? Usually upgrades are the last thing you want to see. You want to see people downgrading your stock while it's going up. That's what you want to see. Once the analysts get involved, then we're fucked. But I still like the name, but it was definitely a goddamn short. And if you're short the Qs right now, let's go! Kill it! Come on! You better be making money. Short the Qs, short CCC. Those are the trades that we got. Check the app. What app? I don't know. What do you think we've been talking about for the last hour and a half? Give me a reason to short the goddamn market, right? You finally got a reason. It finally followed through. You covered some, right? There you go. Tell me somebody's beating the shit out of this CCC. I mean, now the 850s are paying. God damn it. Illiquid piece of garbage options on this thing. You know, if we would have got printed now, this is a 10-bagger. See. Who's with me? Am I just talking to myself again? I always assume that I'm just in some sort of asylum right now. Nice cover on that Carvana, Richie. 3 points he makes. 72.50 to 69.50. You're a stud. I'm fresh out of coffee and fresh out of ideas. What do you want to do now? What are you guys doing? Is anybody even here? Is this thing on? Hey, Hunting Stock. There he is. By the way, there is nothing more that I like than shorting stocks that I own. I know that doesn't sound rational, but I own CCC. I'm not selling it. It's in the kids' account. It's in the wife's account, right? So when I see it showing some weakness, I'm more inclined to short the stock for the day trade. So you get paid on the short, offsets the moment of time that we're in right this second. You've made some money on the short. You've hedged your position in theory. And then the idea is you cover, because it's just a day trade. And then you still own the stock, and hopefully it rallies to 1250 next week. And by the way, this EBS, with 10 cents away from breaking highs, I'm loving it. Irritable bowel syndrome, right? Or erectile bowel syndrome. I don't know what EBS. Oh, EBS is the Narcan stock. What does CCC do? I'd like to know also. I have no idea. Some sort of therapeutics, right? It's in the name. I don't know what they do. You're crazy. You're asking the wrong questions. Want me to analyze Carvana's earnings report for you? The income statement. I heard the EBITDA wasn't too good on Carvana. EBITDA. That's all, folks. I mean, these two trades I should have paid for my entire kid's first year in college. By the way, any Georgia Bulldogs in here? We're going to visit Monday. Going to check out Clemson one more time, Georgia. Yep, Florida Gators is probably next. Is there? I saw the TikTokers are not liking the in the Florida right now. They say there's some construction going on. Is it true there's no tall guys at the school? These two girls were complaining there were no tall guys. EBS, let's go. 5 cents away from glory. See, this is why you don't sell the whole position at one price, right? You sell 2,000 shares, you hold the last 1,000 for glory, right? Zero risk now on EBS. It's either 325, 350, or bust. Actually, I would sell some at 325. Did the Qs just bounce $1? Yeah, I can't watch everything at once. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what CCC does, and I love it. I actually don't even know what Path does. I have no idea. And I thought you guys were kidding about the lunar stock. I had no idea this was a lunar landing stock. I thought you guys were joking. I thought it was some sort of AI play. Intuitive machines. I'm thinking AI the whole time. Meanwhile, they landed on the moon yesterday. I had no idea. It's hilarious. But that's how you trade. That just goes to show you all I care about is price. I don't care what these companies do. I certainly don't care if they make money or not. How's that zombie stock working out for you on Carvana, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to short it under 750, are you? Yeah, good job. So I'll be doing this for the next 10 years, right? I guarantee it. Nope, sorry, I don't guarantee it. I could be abducted by Colombians or whatever, or aliens. Point being, inevitably the market will go down. And inevitably the market will go down where we actually have the conversation and we say to ourselves, I wonder if it's going to go back up. Yes, it's going to go back up. So the next time the market crashes and you see $98 stocks trading at $4 and there's people on the internet still talking about shorting them, start buying them all. It's going to happen. Might take another 7 or 8 years to cycle through all this again, but it's going to happen. You're going to have another Carvana situation. It's going to be some other bullshit name, blah, blah, blah. It's going to crash and blah, blah, blah. And it's going to make its turn. And everyone's going to be like, oh, this stock's not worth anything. Oh, this stock's not worth anything. Oh, this stock's not worth anything. Okay. And then it goes up 2,000, 3,000%. It's the same story over and over again. Nothing ever changes. Time frames. It's the only thing that changes. Time frames. The fear changes too. What are we afraid of? So, Asian contagion, bird flu, SARS, COVID, Russia, Taiwan, who the president is. And at the end of the day, you see how none of it matters. Because, I cashed out of the market when Trump told me that the market was going to crash if he wasn't reelected. Man, I got fucked by that. Trump promised me that the market was going to crash. So I loaded up on some shorts. And next thing you know, we're at all-time highs. What gives? I heard my house was going to be worth 50% less than it was. Nope, it's worth 30% higher from where I was told. So basically everything I was told was a lie. Right? And again, we could go further into that conversation some other time about locking her up and building walls and my taxes being lowered and all that other shit that didn't happen either. My health care and all that other stuff. But you want to live that delusion? You want to live that delusion? Or you want to live in the world of somewhat reality? And that's why price is the only thing that matters. It's not about who the president is. Because I guess we're still on the fence, right? Joe Biden, criminal cartel mastermind, dastardly, or feeble old man who can't run anything and should be impeached because he's too old. Because that's all you hear, right? I'm now going to start thinking criminal mastermind, because what he's doing is he's convincing everybody. Remember the old gangster who used to walk around the streets wearing the robe? That's what he's doing. Joe Biden's running shit. Woo! Get your flags out. Right? All-time highs across the board. We're getting 5.5% on our cash. My goddamn house is worth more than it's ever been worth. My stock market portfolio is rocking. What are we complaining about other than the terrorists running around the country, which is a big problem, but let's not be hypocritical, right? Let's not be hypocrites. Everything's rocking right now. Ramaswamy, you're going to vote this guy in? Look at him. I'm not insinuating anything, but look at him. Ramaswamy. Gotta love it. Love saying it. What time is it? Let's get the hell out of here. Vinny the Chin, yeah. Right. Joe Biden's the gangster of America, right? He's convinced everybody he's some sort of inept old guy, but he's running shit. Cartel running shit. In cahoots with Ukraine and Russia. Because I don't hear anybody chirping about that shit right now, huh? I actually did hear one psychopath on Newsmax the other day. Well, the market's really not up that much because of inflation. So your dollar's actually worth less. So even though the market's at all-time highs, it's really not actually up. The fuck are you talking about? Shut up. I mean, now you're grasping for straws to try to say something negative. It's amazing that this guy actually said that shit with a straight face. The market's really not actually up. Okay. Go buy some gold. It's going to 5,000. I don't know if you bought the Qs at 285 and you sell them here at 437. I'm going to go ahead and say you've done all right, because that's been the move so far. That 285 break. Remember the Josh Brown bottom? It's been like, what was it, 2.5 years ago already now. You know what I think the market will actually go down? When weed stocks start to actually trend. They had a couple of good days there and then they went kind of nowhere. When weed stocks, that's definitely the worst sector across the entire spectrum of stocks. When those stocks start to move, you'll know there's nothing left good to buy. But right now, just virtually impossible to short. Rail went where? It's in a 2-cent range. What are you on acid or something? What are you talking about? Oh, RVSN. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that's different. Yeah, that one went. Okay. Stop drinking. Stop day drinking. By the way, the only disappointment, well, other than my life, this Jew mama. See, this one I want to work, and I freaking chased it again yesterday. Ugh, oh, wait a second. No, there's a reason to like it right now. As a matter of fact, I bought more Jumama yesterday on the way up from 450. I day traded it for a little profit, but then I held some. No, I've given it all back. I still like this chart. Actually, how about some Jumama right now? By the way, if you were short the Qs, Jumama's a crappy stock. What stock's not a crappy stock? They're all crappy stocks. That makes it go up even more. That's the point. Hey, so far we got paid on every time I've traded, except for the long. I bought longer dated options. So there's a crappy stock for you. GoPro. Anybody even remember that stock? Remember they made those? Everybody was loving the cameras. Remember GoPro, right? You know when I knew the GoPro was a short? When people started calling it a social media camera company. Social media camera company. What does that even mean? Well, on your GoPro, you can go onto our website and upload your pictures and you could do things with them. Oh, you mean like everywhere? And I'm battling with some guy. I'm like, look, if it breaks $75, it's going to go to 50. And if it breaks 50, it's going to go to zero because it's a hyped up piece of garbage stock that has one product. You don't understand the company. And as soon as you hear somebody say that, you short more. When somebody tells me you don't understand the company, oh, okay, cool. I'll short some more then. I don't understand the company. I don't need to understand the company. They have one product. How many GoPros are you going to buy? I still have the same one that I bought. It works awesome. I got all the gadgets. I got the underwater housing. I got the headpiece. I got the armband. I'm good. It's been 6 years. The camera still works. Everything's still intact. You don't need another GoPro. It's a social media camera company. Is it? All right, you guys ready for another dumb trade idea? Let's go. ARDX got paid quickly earlier, but you had to sell it, and now it's back right here, right now. Oh, I even got the GoPro bag. All the little slots that you could fit your stuff in. Oh, yeah. It's still sitting over there somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Busted out for what's it called? Vacations. All right, let's go. Who's got some ARDX? What are we risking here? 11 cents. ARDX. What? Don't buy the nines. That's the lotto at this point. The 850s for 30. Yeah, I'll just trade the stock. CCC, that short's over. Have a nice day. Woo! You got paid at least. Kind of a boring Friday. Thank you. Well, actually, Carvana is better than Akamai now. Well, actually, all of these trades stink. When I'm loaded up on something and it works, then that'll be a good trade. these freaking 2 contracts bullshit that I've been doing. I like winning, but the Jew Mama probably won't work because I got, now I got 40 contracts on it. I got some little bit of size on it. That one will stink now. you know, 2 contracts and 1 call spread on Carvana. Of course I get 20 points out of it. Woo, of course. That's why I'm almost afraid of the path, but I'm not punking out on the path. I've been waiting 3 months. I got paid. I'm sitting pretty. ARDX, let's go. We're up $30. Let's go, baby. Come on, Mary. What the hell was I just saying? Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But if you were short the Qs, that trade's over already because it just violated everything on the upside. At least you got paid. ARDX, we're an eighth away. If it gets over 890, you trigger those $9 call buyers. We get some real money on this trade here. Let's go. We got to get through the double top, breaks the high of the day. The $9 call guys will be triggered. They might start having to, hedge their positions. And it would be an earnings reversal also. That's what I was talking to Liz Clayman, CNBC's Liz Clayman. And I was like, can I just come on CNBC and just do impersonations? I'll just do a bit called Walking Through the Charts. She was laughing. So maybe I'll get on to CNBC. I pitched her my 420 Friday show, but I don't think she heard me because it was so goddamn loud in there. ARDX for the win! Yes, Liz Clayman. Oh, yeah, she's on Fox now, right? Yeah, she used to be CNBC. I met some other person that runs a show too. And that was when I realized I'm deaf. Like she was saying something to me. I'm just nodding. I'm like, I couldn't even hear a word she said. I might have to go investigate some freaking inner ear piece or something. Because, man, I can't hear shit when I'm in a crowd. All I hear is... It's awful. All right, ARDX for the win. Let's go. I want 4 more cents, at least. Here you go. We're in the green. Let's go. 84. There you go. Put an offer out. You even know what that means, damn it. If you're in at 772, you take your 1/8 of a point right here. And then you put a stop on the rest. There you go. 84. Sold to you. Now you put a stop at break even. Now you just can't lose. There you go. Another winner. Live. There you go. We're 5 cents away from the stock getting to the highs of the day. It breaks the highs of the day. It's going to trigger some shorts to cover. Then the 9 guys are going to have to do something here. But you sell some at 84. You take your $120. You put a stop at 775. You can't lose now. It breaks 775. You dump the other 1,000. Who gives a shit? And if it keeps going, you make some more money. Trading. It's fantastic. Cousin freaking Richie. Beautiful trade, man. It looks like you could have done that short again on Carvana, but beautiful. Hey, guys, now the call spread's starting to worry me because I'm still in it. Now I'm giving back money. See, I fucking hate call spreads. you got to be so perfect for them to work. Like now, if it goes down anymore, it's gonna start eating away at the $58 call. That's hilarious. See, first you're complaining that you left money on the table because you sold the 70. Now it's below 70. It's eating away at the 58 that you own. It's just a loser trade. Even when they work, they're not good. The math always seems right. Seems risk reward's always defined. It's just at the end of the day, it just seems like it's just never that good of a trade. Speaking of Akamai, that's what happened with me on Akamai. I was getting called out at 27.50 when the stock was at 55. Still shocked all these years later. All right. Man, it's been only 8 minutes. I'm out of coffee. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the day? Anybody going to see the Bob Marley movie? I'm going tomorrow. 4:20. I can't wait. Is anybody crazy enough to short NVIDIA? By the way, that call spread working out perfectly because it's a credit call spread. I did a 980, 1200 April credit call spread on NVIDIA. That one worked perfectly. Hello. All right, I'm hungry. I'm bored. And I got one trade on with 4 cents of risk. So have a great weekend, y'all. Hit the bidders. I'll be back. YouTubers, help spread the love. If you guys made money on the Carvana, you know who brought it to you first. $58 target originally when the stock was at $7.50. $96 target is the far, again, still think it's going there, but I'm out of the thing by now at this point. Give me a pullback to 62.50. We'll start readjusting or rethinking it. Congratulations if you held. Good stuff. And I just bought more CCC for my long-term account. I'm not getting out. And we're just waiting for ARDX to go to $9. And there's nothing else going on right now. Help spread the love. Spread the word of the VWAP. My name is Kenny Glick. I can help you. See ya.